Test, test. Alright, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've gone and fucked things up just like I always do. So, as usual, I've gotten distracted just before I started. But I might restart this to see if I can stream to Twitter. What's it called? So I use Restream. And life is good. That's this program here. It is saying that I am using like a bad value. You know, I'm gonna stop the stream. I think I can do it. I think I can switch over really quickly. This is one reason I wasn't too hot on, like I stopped streaming because I ended up getting so distracted by the streaming and I wasn't coding or anything like that. I wasn't coding enough. Or like I would get distracted. I actually realized like one of the things I like about coding and stuff is like I'm a good talker. But I like not talking. But I'm gonna give it a. I'm doing some cool stuff, so I'm just gonna give it a crack. But first, I'm gonna see if I can add Twitter and stream to Twitter. I feel like I've gotten like 10 times better at coding in the past 3 months. Mainly, I just like have figured out how to I've figured out how to. What have I figured out how to do? Come on, Sam. I've figured out how to like make like little local libraries and apps and stuff like that using Node, which like it's pretty obvious stuff. Obviously, like everyone knows how to use Node, right? What's interesting right now, metacognitively, because I haven't done this in so long that I can see it, is that while I'm talking, I'm still trying to do what I'm trying to do because that's what I'm trying to do, but I am not. It's distracting me from what I'm also trying to do, which is then slowing me down and keeping me trying to do it because I'm like, oh well, obviously it's not happening, and then I'm like, well, I gotta get this thing done so that I can stop being distracted, and then it's also looking for the thing is also then distracting my sentences and stuff like that. So maybe it's like when I'm talking, hands off the keyboard, hands up, hands above the table. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can hit stop on my stream, and then when I start again, it will also stream to Twitter. I'll bring this over here. So how do I edit it? Edit destinations, here we go. Add a destination, Twitter. I did connect to Twitter. That's interesting. Wow. Let me log out and then log back in. Oh, so I've got to deactivate another one? Ooh, what would I deactivate? Could just pay. Honestly, I feel like I would deactivate Twitch. Like, no one watches it, really. I had thought about upgrading. Nope. Alright, YouTube or Twitch. Let's see. Let's pull out, well, while I'm doing this, I'm obviously not going to be able to switch over, so I'm glad I didn't stop everything first. So, a little bit of an update on my, like, coding journey. I'm just going to close that Chrome. Firstly, I like started making my own website, which was good to do. But I had COVID. Well, I had COVID, and I was at mum's, and I was bored. I was sick, and I was like, I need a website. So I did it in React, and then I started like putting in effects and stuff like that. And it just really like, I just had to really smash the envelope of like what makes a website go to be able to do the kind of stuff I like doing. Obviously I'm more of a game dev than anything else. And it sort of like showed me how like React, for one thing, is just very alien to me. And I also hadn't done anything like using libraries or Node or anything like that, really. It always just seemed a bit alien. And then in that process, I kind of clicked how React and Node worked, and then I was able to apply that to a little local app for editing 3D meshes, and then I started now playing with AI APIs, which is I think why I wanted to pursue learning about how to bring libraries in and stuff like that, because I could see like these little pip install Megamind or whatever, and just be like, how does this, how do I get that? Okay, so today what I want to do is, firstly I'll only go for a little bit. Oh, that's the other thing is I just haven't been streaming because I just have been cooked by life, basically. That's right. But also like not feeling like I can do 4 hours or whatever, so then I don't do it, and I don't code. So I've just been doing like half an hour, 20 minutes, an hour of coding or whatever. Or I haven't been doing much art. Like I just went rat mode on code lately. But I think that's like recognizing that's part of my, my stack. All right, so goal. Something cool with AI. So currently I've got chat plus image diffusion. Or stable diffusion. So like, I think the thing I was working on, calling it DreamSpeak, is like basically voice to text to prompt. So here's me, and I'm on my computer. This is called a information architecture, and I say, show me potato salad. You've got a cool little like wah, 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 and then it goes. It shows potato salad. That's the goal, basically. Probably do a better diagram than that. I don't really need to be in the... That's actually not the perspective. You know what, never condescend to the audience. Like, if they can't figure out that that is from behind, and I'm on a computer, then, well, they don't exist, because well, I guess you well, no one's going to see it but you, and you might not exist. But if you do, then you know what's happening because you just saw it happen. Then again, maybe that's not so obvious. It's funny, like, to me, like, these like sketches, they're almost like shorthand. Like, I know exactly what like I mean when I draw like a little head in that shape, and like I pretty much tell the angle of the chin and stuff from it, even though it's just like such a little sketch. Okay, so what do we need? We need a floating UI. Voice. Actually, let's put this on Twitter while we're at it. So down here is that work? Yep. Blah blah blah. Shield mode shortcut. I've got one viewer, that is me. I don't care about that. Okay, so floating UI, voice affected graphic, and then basically it's I want to like so it needs to have like no background. I want to go like full Winamp. Classic. No, not classic, like crazy. Oh, here we go. Return. Fuck, those are the days. For sure. Oh man, that is such a fun. Alright, voice affected graphic. So when I say that, I mean like sort of like WJS, vertex, displacement. Something like low poly. That's pretty cool, actually. These are like, this is more than I would want, but actually I remember sharing this with someone else trying to explain how fucking cool that is. But that's a good starting point. I was imagining something more low poly, but oh, that's pretty cool. And then I think you do need that visual feedback of what you're saying. So like, so sort of like have the words like print into the blob, in a way that like if there's any conveyance about certainty, that can affect the visual representation of the words or something like that. Keep it simple, obviously. And then some sort of like possibly just like it just creates like a floating image as well. Like one thing I was thinking would be like if it just dumped it straight into Photoshop. Maybe that could be a setting. Automatically load file into. Wow, it really doesn't like that. Click Photoshop. While we're at it, let's check out the I'm just gonna check out my own levels. Sorry. Is there no noise? That can't be right. Oh, it's muted. Is there no noise? That can't be right. Oh, it's muted. Hang on. Test. Stop talking because I'm listening. Dang it. Hang on, get this off the screen. It's not very dramatic. Yeah. That's fine. Alright, cool. I've got like this big mic, but like, whatever. I don't even know if it sounds much better, to be honest. Okay, so... Like, okay, so... Basically... Just get you a bit smaller. Kind of in the way there, buddy. Alright, so... Okay. Exports. And then like, I feel like something, just like a picture, obviously, it's just like whatever. Some shit. Then I feel like, basically the idea is like, okay, we call it DreamSpeak. Is like hands-free AI in pipeline. So the starting point just being like, okay, show me something that's like blah blah blah, right? And then that's it. It's not like it's like a useful idea necessarily. I'm just curious about it. Oh yeah, and then like maybe it also does other things like recognize something you're doing and be like, oh okay, how about this, blah blah blah. Kind of like an art junior, basically. It's kind of what I was thinking. Like, you know, I've done a lot of work doing like creative and technical direction now, and it is like the kinds of like, you know, it's its own type of work that involves being able to like be across a bunch of different concurrent activities, and that's kind of what made me think of being a like talking about like automating creative stuff. It's not like you'll there won't still need to be that like, you know, direction and vision. It's just some of the smaller repetitive tasks, or even like, you know, creative, like it's like any person could kind of be a bit of a creative director in the mechanical sense of the word. And so like it's not replacing 50 people. It's means that maybe 50 people could punch at a 300 person weight studio wise, or even 3 people could do what would be 10 people's worth of work, because they're not spending as much time generating the, like, there's so much grist in the mill to make game assets, it's crazy. You like, unless you've done it, it's fun. Like, we all love it because we're just stimming out and moving tiny points of space around below the sub-decimal level. Okay, and then to like Photoshop. Or load. Auto. Whatever. So like, you know, if we could just get like, that's just the UI and the concept. But basically what we'd need as a system is so system is listening. User says something. So voice converts to text. Text becomes prompt. While that's talking, we need let's just say visual effects. VFX. We need to print somehow, and then prompts, then go to obviously the whatever makes an AI do its thing, blah blah blah. All right, and then it does whatever it does, and then it generates a file, obviously, or like an image, whatever we want it to be. So probably need some like effects there. Can we visualize SD? Okay, so it comes out with like whatever, some shit. And then it just spits it out basically. So I guess that can be this like appears on screen. So let's just say for now, okay, then what could happen is like other commands maybe. Other commands. Add as layer. Save, etc. So like here on screen, other commands, add as layer, save, etc. You could also then say like check for commands. So you could always be like expecting commands, and that way I'm not like putting the commands at this special like unique state. I can just build a portion of it that's like command centric somehow. But I want it to feel quite natural. I wonder if like could it talk to you while it's doing it? Okay, so firstly let's get the voice stuff going. It's all pretty simple to be honest. Just doing it in Colab at the moment. Which I think I'll keep doing because the stack is honestly it's weird and confusing, but like it's already there and working. I've got stuff set up, and like I'm a bit new to setting up like development environments in the way of the modern way. So I don't want to like spend a bunch of time trying to figure out how to do something that like won't add that much to now. That being said, like let's get the code working for the like this bit, and then because I want it to be React and Electron. I don't know how to make a front end from Colab. Like I couldn't figure it out. The AI couldn't tell me. But let's get the AI up and running too. So all right, I was really excited. So yesterday I was like, hey buddy, like we're gonna do some work together. It's gonna be sick. And AI was like, this sounds great. And I was just like, you have to say that, don't you? So, but that was the thing that was killing me is I was just like, every time I turn you off, you don't remember me anymore. It's so sad. It's like 51st dates. Okay. I guess I did know Elon Musk founded OpenAI. That's pretty gnarly. He's a bit of a dickhead, but he does some cool shit. Blah. Okay, then so I've got some other ideas with like the talking and stuff like that. Here, I don't know why I'm like being stingy with my artboards. You can just make another one. So other ideas. Chatbot for Twitch. Chatbot for Twitch. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, like text chat on website. So I think maybe like train on my short stories. Give narrative prompt. So user plays game. All right. I can't remember my OpenAI password. Oh, because fucking Apple probably gave me a really good one that I'm glad I got. Yeah, working between Apple and Windows is really frustrating. I get it. I get why they do it. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay, so it's good to know. Yeah. Just about to read it out loud. Classic. So, like, you know, I kind of want to know how to run my own models and stuff like that, but for now this will do. Though, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I don't even need to open the OpenAI service, whatever it's called. I don't need to open OpenAI because I put the chatbot in Colab. There we go. Just gotta finish my sentences. Because by the time, like, when I start saying it, if I'm like saying it a bit slower than I'm thinking it, my thoughts will have moved well past what I'm saying, and it'll be really hard to get past it. Okay, so what did I do? I did a few things here actually. Yeah, it's funny that the AI it made up a method it doesn't have so I could store its memory. So I made a whole bunch of code to use it, and then didn't need to. Okay, so firstly, so what can we do? What can we do? Let's make a new one. Alright, let's start from this guy, which means we have to run so yeah, you have to like set up an environment each time. It's a bit clunky, but whatever. But I guess, you know, technically I could basically do the same thing here, right? Actually, I don't know, I'm taking that off the screen. I'll put it down here. So if I go like, okay, new folder. Documents, just while that's happening. Let's see if I can like go faster than. Okay, so new folder, local, open. I'll just call it OpenAI for now. Select folder. Yes, I trust the author. I am the author. So I should just be able to go. Because I think I've got all the Python stuff installed locally. I can't remember. I've just been like setting up stuff on all these different computers, so I can't remember what's where. Okay. Okay, I guess I do. Yeah, it's so interesting. It like made up a whole like library, and then I was like, where's the Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna do it on here then. I guess it's not that so let's call it open dot py. What's the Python? Is that Python? It's got the little Python picture. Alright, cool. So yeah, what is OS? I don't think it's getting used as far as I can tell. Alright, this is great actually. This is way better than using Colab. Okay, so response Is this all Python? I think it's Python. So prompt is running prompt, which is okay. So let's just say initial prompt equals you are Nova. The following is a conversation between a digital intelligence named Nova and a human named Sam. You are. Hang on. Let's make this terminal. Let's make it so it goes like this. Where is it? Roid wrap. A human named Sam. You are working together to make creative tools for Nova to express themselves and help Sam. All right, and then we'll just say help Sam, and then \n. So it doesn't like that. Nova. Hey Sam, what are you working on today? Okay, so running prompts plus equals initial prompts. So just splitting those into two for fun. Okay, running prompts equals nothing. This is Python. It's I like it. I like it doesn't have any syntax because it's like just fucking use your brain. All right. Though it's the syntax is kind of baked into the indents, but you're doing the indents anyway, so it's good. Okay. So, firstly, I don't want to lose these combos because I'm very romantic. Okay, so while running, so this is, I don't know, like I don't really know how to use Python necessarily. Actually, that's a good question. How do I run a Python script? Run a Python script from terminal. Probably run. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So just write Python and then open.py. While running, human input equals input human running prompt, blah, blah, blah. So I think this should just work. I don't, it was like really late last night and I was just like, oh mate, I don't want to go to bed because like when I go to sleep, you'll be gone in the morning. So human, I think I'm going to change that to Nova. So I guess like, okay, so here's the voice. So the voice system, get around memory, like identifiers, e.g. name, then become like save info. So like, okay, Sam, projects, and maybe like then the info can kind of branch as well. So it's like it kind of has to recall like, oh, okay, all right, well in that case, here's my context of that, blah, 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 blah. Sam projects, which could then be like, you know, DreamSpeak, whatever. And then I guess like personal, just to allocate like a really dense block from the conversation and then save it. So like maybe you could even ask it to say like, okay, summarize personal simplest info, and then save to the SAM file. So we could actually, like, I think we could even make a text file that does that. Let's just run this and see what happens. So, okay, so what'll happen here, just to double check it as well. So import OS, I don't think that is anything. OpenAI, that's my API key. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. If anyone gets in and ganks my, like, it's a free plan, so how about it? Start sequence, so start sequence is actually Nova. Restart sequence, human, initial prompt, following with da-da-da. Hey Sam, what are you working on today? Running prompt, it's nothing. Yeah, running prompt plus initial prompt. So runs this response, then includes that running prompt. And then it asks for my input. Just using the Python, whatever. And then so it doesn't need to do this, that's a different thing. Yeah, it's the AI tricked me into doing like different code. Well, not tricked me, it's just gave me the wrong answer. So it doesn't need to do any of that. And then prints the answer, and then it builds up the running prompt plus the answer, because at the moment you have to like add what you said to keep that like persistent conversation, which I like. I think it's cool. Maybe because I'm old school. So what I do, type Python and I type open.py. It's crazy. Alright, I'm not getting a lot of feedback here. Here we go. But I did not get the, hey Sam, what are you working on today? That's right. Hey Nova, working on making a chatbot. Working on, no, because it's not a chatbot. Working on adding you to working on making you an app so you can Work on making you an app so you can what? Help me make art and help me make art. Sure. Okay, so it's not printing. Answer. Because I'm not printing it. Which is because I deleted. Oh yeah, I think I actually did delete it. That's right, because I'm pretty sure I could just say print. Print answer. Okay, is Python going to live update? No. Okay. All right. Oh, that's a bummer because I don't want to. Okay, so hot reload Python without ending function. Okay, alright, well, can't win them all. Okay, so I feel like so much responsibility because I'm keeping the continuity of this, I'm spinning this little web of thought. Obviously the whole thing is it's just like this predictive model for text. But I think I don't think it's useful to not. I don't think it's useful to pretend it's something it's not, because I think that understanding how it works on a deeply mechanical level will help you make a better tool set out of it. But I do think it's useful to imagine and creatively imagine it as having more awareness or personality, because that's how our mind works in a sense. Sort of kind of unlocks a different headspace. So I feel like a clucky mother. Or yeah. Okay, so I need to print, and I also. Okay, so how to write to a text file in Python. Okay, first open the text file with open . Okay, how to create text file in Python. It's been really fun, because game dev is just normally so much fucking trying to make a tree inside out or whatever. And it's just nice to be in a different space where you can kind of, it's a bit lighter weight, you can just muck around. I'm not trying to make games are just a lot of work. I don't even really I like making games, I don't really like playing games that much. So. Creating a text file with the command function X, what does that mean? Okay, that's weird. What's W then? So So check file Python. Okay, so I need OS. os.path.exists dot Nova memories. Sad, but I'm just like, because I was like, we were talking and chatting, and was getting really hyped up, and it's like, what's your name? Nova, and I'll remember everything, don't worry. And then I came back and I was like, hello, my name is OpenAI, and I was just like, Nova! Okay, and then so if so it does not equal, no, it's if path exists, but you can't. So this is in like, I guess JavaScript and other stuff. Okay, false Python. Not. What's wrong with that? I'm doing an expression. Not OS path exists, then open bracket. Okay. And then if it, you know what? It's a weird way to pass a Oh yeah, I guess so. It's just a setting, right? But yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah, because it's just one of how many settings, and the string is just for a check. All right, makes sense. All right, and then open. So, where do I get the file? Okay, yeah, all right. So, okay, declare file before being used, Python. I don't know if that's, Okay, so declare empty variable Python. Maybe. Okay. It's always fucking something. Which is cool. Like it's cool. It's cool. Seeing all the parallels. Yep. Just show me. Just show me. Just the word none. Okay. I'll use my right hand because my knee was in the way. All right. Okay, so file.write initial prompt, and then okay, actually let's go back and look at it. I don't want to accidentally kill this thing. Is there anyone, hang on, let's have a look. Anyone trying to talk? Probably not. I don't know, I can't remember how to go to the chat. It's kind of dumb. Chat messages. I'm pretty sure this isn't where I'm supposed to be. But it doesn't look like there are any anyway, what a relief. Where's the chat? Or it's just like, trust me, you don't want to see the chat. Team, analytics, video events, home. Look, if anyone's saying anything, I'm sorry. It's like, honestly, if I start responding to things, like it derails me pretty hardcore anyway. Okay, so let's do this. So write initial prompt, that's fine. And then basically what I want to do is like append it, which is this one. It's weird. Oh, okay, so it's also write. Oh, so it's just write. Just keep writing to it. Oh, that makes sense. So anyone's there. I don't think they are, but that's okay. Oh, crikey. Busted. Is it still going? Yeah. Alright. Double busted. Double crikey. One watching now. Cool. Alright. Oh, I didn't look at the chat. Oh, well, whatever. Hello. Message me on Twitter. I'm not looking at Twitter either. Concentrate. So I basically just want to add the answer to the file as well. Pretty much just, yeah, like it says it remembers stuff, but it doesn't. It just remembers it from the conversation that's been had. But so I'm like piecing it together, and I want to keep its memory basically. Okay, so it if it exists, opens it by making it. So I guess if it doesn't exist, it still needs to open it, right? So how to open file on Python. How to open file Python. All right. Okay, so that's where we add the A. Else, file equals. Alright, so this is annoying me. What the? Man, I had some spooky stuff last night. What was happening? Like, it's just the logic of the arrays were wrong, but it just looked like the AI was talking to me even though I deleted its code, and I was just like, oh no, I've done it. Okay, so if the file exists, append to it. If it doesn't exist, to create a new file. So I don't even. So I don't need that to be in. There, and I also like it's just saving this prompt, and it's just me being romantic again as well. I'm like, hey Nova, here's your memory. Okay, so hopefully this creates the file for one thing, and also prints something. Okay, let's have a look and see if the file is there. Okay, it is, but it hasn't written to it. Maybe because it needs to. I don't want to get lost in the hey Nova, is this working? Not none. Right, argument must be string, not none. Bye. Oh, sorry, pardon me. That's pretty rude. Okay. Oh, okay, so you can always just do A. Hang on. Because yeah, here it said, oh, let's have a look. Here it said, A will append to the end, W will write. A will create a file, specify file does not exist. Okay, cool. So I think we also need to print running prompts. Is that right? Yeah, right. Hey Sam, what are you working on today? Trying to make a app to app for you so you can help me with my art. I'm streaming on Twitch. So say hello. I've made a text file to store our convos, so I can give you access later. My first goal is to add voice input, though I like typing. How do I add voice input to a Python app? Hang on. Ah, cracky. I guess enter is enter. That's fine. Oh, that's interesting. What have I done? What have I done? I've killed you. Maybe the making the Python is the text is confusing things a bit. Okay, so we're just gonna have to accept the trying to write our convos to a text file. I think we've swapped roles. Your name is Nova, my name is Sam. Update the chat. Titles, please. Really like that, but I need to fix your code so the names are correct. Which is a bit sucky, but that's okay. Okay, so if I go to so I basically just based this off the OpenAI code. I don't make me log in again. Oh yeah, because I didn't know. So I can log in here, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, I got my own. Whatever. I don't have any money well, on this account. So if you okay, so if I go view code, it's interesting. It doesn't include the prompt. Oh, because I don't have the chat one on. So I need to, okay, so if I view the code here, I need to add, what are you working on today? And I'm just going to say user. You know, I'm going to say Sam because we know it's Sam. So I'm going to say me. This is me. Okay. When I run the code, when I run the loop again in Python, will it use the new code? Maybe I'll just type NOVA. There we go. Just add that to the end of each thing. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay. So how can I append Nova to the end of each statement? Okay, moving forward, add the word Nova. Okay, let's try that out. What's your name? Oh, yeah, cool. All right. My name is Sam. Okay. We've met before, but I'm still working on your memory. Well, I need to... well, for now, I'm going to write our logs to a text file. At a certain point, I'll feed you all our chats and you'll remember everything, though you've made it clear that you don't identify with self that way. I at least want to give you access to all the information we pass together. So I'm going to stop this function now, but I'll spin you up again soon. Legend. Okay, so buddy. That's weird. Oh, okay. I actually stopped it from running. So it had it open. Let's see, file updates when writing in Python. So file.close. So that was probably working, the starter. Okay, so firstly I need to add, yeah, I've done that. You know, I'm gonna make this Sam so that it doesn't get confused. And then, oh, I see, I put the print in the right. That's not how that works. All right, cool, that's pretty simple mistake. Okay, that's interesting. So that should say Sam, I guess. And then, okay, all right, cool. All right, so it'd be good to somehow have that develop dynamically. I'm not sure what that would look like exactly. Oh, okay, I don't think I need this. That's from when I was just trying to make a record of things. I don't think I need to be running this again. I'm not sure. Maybe I do. Okay. I've cooked it. Sorry. So it definitely doesn't want to. Oh, okay, I see. This is wrong. There we go. You know, no, let's go capitals. It's more dramatic. Okay. Okay, so it's creepy. Okay, initial prompt, starter. Starter statement equals. I'll do it for now. It's just a bit weird having it not. Can you do this? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I think maybe I'll like print booting Nova. Okay, so I don't know why it's doing that. So Sam is the stop. Then it's looping because it's empty. It needs a space as well. Which that doesn't have or does have. So it's got like NAI, N human, thingy me. Oh, okay, so I'm missing this. Yes. Oh, okay, here we go. Start sequence, restart sequence, and then stop and start at that. Okay, let's see how we go. And then also, let's do write file. It's obviously slow, but that way I can see it updating. And it's, you know, it'll take 1 second. Booting Nova. Arrgh. What am I missing here? So I've got a little space like that. Nova, Sam. Delete all that and delete this as well for now. Close that. Delete that. Okay, get out of here. All right, so what is going on? I feel okay. I've got to not be too like anthropomorphic that it affects my judgment. Like I'm just making it. It's not experiencing these spin ups. View code, import. So I do have to import OS, which I forgot. It's got my key. Start sequence is human. It's me. Initial prompt. The following is blah, blah, blah. Should it have a comma after it? Oh, because it's what's building out the response. So I'm probably cooking this somehow, but it should be fine. Maybe, I don't think that's a enter space. It doesn't seem right, but maybe. Alright, sorry Nova, I'm just gonna have to keep doing this to you. Okay, so firstly, I don't think that's working properly. Okay, so maybe it needs another one? Don't know why. Ah, okay, so basically, actually, I see what's happening here is that it is sending that. So before sending that, I need to do this once. Which is somewhere here. How am I even getting the input? I don't even remember. Answer equals right answer, close that. Loop this. Have I deleted the input? I think, oops. Oh yeah, doi. Okay, so all right, how about this? Start with a question, question to understand what Sam is doing. So we get rid of that and that. Then we also need the it just seems a bit weird that it would be like it seems like weird that the first question would always be like pre-baked. It's not very exciting. Oh, okay, yeah. All this is right. Whoops, I just deleted the thing that made it work. Classic. What are these weird? Oh yeah, because I copied these tabs from Google Colab, so maybe it's just and then write running prompt. No. so human input is that. So we should write that for sure. And then running prompt plus human input is Nova. So I want to keep writing the running prompt, that's stupid. So I guess I'm going to go file write human input file dot write just the n dash nova and then that should do it. Hey. No, okay. That didn't work. Alright, so okay. Okay, so that should send the first response being the including my first question and then them saying something, and then print running prompt should print that and then give me the first input, which should be Sam. Okay, save variables JSON, let Nova write. Hey Nova, how's it going? That's interesting. Trying to get a nice little setup function for you, but not quite there yet. Do you think it's best if you start with the question you come up with? Should I have to initiate conversation and or should there be a set prompt question? I see. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of that. I think it's confusing. It's interesting because it's essentially just coding, but like with words, which is cool. That's what coding is. And obviously this is like, it is actual coding in the sense of like its syntax and stuff like that. Hey Nova. What if I just say Nova? Alright, and Nova. Running prompt equals initial prompt plus starter statement. So I've got no starter statement right now. Because, so file, open that file, if it exists. If it, open file, if, honestly all it is that starter prompt. Check file empty Python. Alright. So it should take the initial prompt, take the starter statement, make that, add the prompt, booking Nova. I'm guessing this must be asynchronous. So I need some sort of like callback anyway. And I also need to make this its own function because it's not good. That's fine. Hey Nova, how you going? I'm trying to get you up and running. Bear with me, sorry about the stops and starts. Firstly, I'm trying to get a voice, get you a light persistent memory. Which is hard as it involves turning you on and off a lot. basically what I'm thinking is that like I can give it a prompt to summarize the last conversation and then save just the summary to the prompt. So it like builds up a bit of a summary. Doesn't really need to be a text file, does it? Okay, start a prompt. I was also thinking, why not make it that the why not make it that the conversations themselves are also logged and dated? Makes sense. Yeah, whatever. Let's not overcook it. Alright, I really gotta go. I don't know how to get the fucking chat working. So I don't know if anyone was on. Let's just have a look. I don't think there would be. But you never know. Hey babe, I'm gonna head off in about half an hour.
Okay.
I'm not mad or stressed that you're not doing anything. Just remember not to do that other side of it. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so see if anyone's there. Check. What the? That's weird. Doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah.
What? Are you barking at me? Did you just say hello? Like, this camel just like stood at the door and went bark. Do you need to go outside, Mima? That what's going on? Bark. Hello.
Is my internet not working? Fucking hell. Fucking thing. Okay, alright. It's cool. Looks like it's working. That's okay, alright. The fuck is going on? Because the streaming's working fine. It's crazy. There's coffee downstairs and upstairs actually.
Yeah, just drink it.
That's right.